Iran calls Israeli strikes a declaration of war. President Pezeshkian says enemy will regret. Iran on Friday called Israel's strikes a declaration of war, with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian warning Tel Aviv that their powerful response will make the enemy regret its foolish act. Pezeshkian said the Iranian nation and officials will not remain silent in the face of this crime. The president's remarks came after the Israeli military hit about 100 targets including nuclear facilities and killed senior figures, among them the armed forces chief and top nuclear scientists. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khomeini warned Israel it faced a bitter and painful fate over the attacks, while the Iranian military said there were no limits to its response. In a letter to the United Nations, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi described Israel's attack as a declaration of war and called on the Security Council to immediately address this issue, the ministry said. Iran's Khomeini names new top brass. After high-rank officials killed in Israeli airstrikes, U.S. President Donald Trump told Fox News he had prior knowledge of the Israeli strikes, which Israel said involved 200 fighter jets. Trump also stressed that Tehran cannot have a nuclear bomb. The United States underlined that it was not involved in the Israeli action and warned Iran not to attack its personnel or interests, but Tehran said Washington would be responsible for consequences. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program, taking aim at nuclear scientists and the main underground enrichment facility in Natanz. The strikes would continue as many days as it takes, the Israeli leader said, while the military said intelligence showed Iran was approaching the point of no return on its nuclear program. The strikes killed Iran's highest-ranking military officer, Armed Forces Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri, and the head of the Revolutionary Guards, Hossein Salami. Iranian media reported. Khomeini swiftly appointed new commanders to replace those killed, while state media said a senior advisor to the supreme leader had himself been wounded. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz said the precise targeting of senior commanders sends a strong and clear message: those who work toward Israel's destruction will be eliminated. AFP images showed a gaping hole in the side of a Tehran residential building that appeared to have sustained a targeted and localized strike. Swipe left for next video. State media said civilians, including women and children, were killed. The SNIM news agency said 6 nuclear scientists were among the dead. With inputs from AFP latest blogs.